Good morning, students. Welcome to MHD English class. Today we are going to start first poem of Beehive book of class 9th. The name of poem is The Road Not Taken and it is written by Robert Frost. Full name of Robert Frost is Robert Lee Frost. He was an American poet and born on March 26 in 1874, died on January 29 in 1963. He was awarded by Pulitzer Prize and Congressional Gold Medal for his poetry. For moving to the explanation of the poem, let's take a look on the introduction of the poem. In this poem, The Road Not Taken, the poet describes his feelings about that choice that he had left in the past. The path which we chosen decides our future, our destination. The important message that the poet wants to give is that the choice that we make has an impact on our future, and if we make a wrong choice, we regret it but cannot go back on it. So we must be wise while making choices. Let's start with the poem. Stanza first. Take a look on the difficult words with easy meanings. Diverged from first line. Easy meaning separated and took a different direction. Yellow wood from first line. Wood means forest and yellow represents here autumn season. In autumn season, all the leaves of trees become yellow. So easy meaning is here a forest with decomposing leaves, undergrowth from last stanza, dense growth of plants and bushes. Explanation of stanza first. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and we one traveller. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it went in the undergrowth. Here, poet wants to depict once the poet was walking down a road and then there was a diversion. There were two different paths and he had to choose one out of them. The poet says that as he was one person, he could travel on one road only he could travel on one road only. He had to choose one out of these two roads. Yellowwood means a forest with leaves which are wearing out and they have turned yellow in color. It means there was season of autumn. It represents people who are older than the poet. The poet kept standing there and looked at the path very carefully as far as he could see it. Before taking the path, he wanted to know how it was. Was it suitable for him or no? He was able to see the path till from where it curved, after which it was covered with trees and was hidden. It happened in our life also. When we have choices, we have alternatives, but we have to choose only one out of them. We take time to think about the pros and cons, whether it is suitable for us or not. Only then we take a decision on what path we should choose. Stanza second. Here are easy meanings of difficult words. Fair from first line, easy meaning as good as other one. Claim from second line, easy meaning better option. Grassy from third line, easy meaning unused. Wanted wear from third line, easy meaning had not been used. Explanation of second stanza. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim. because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as far as for that the passing there had borne them really about the same. Here the poet wants to depict that he kept on looking at one path for a long time to check it if it is the right path for him or not. Then he decided and started walking on another path because he felt that the both paths were equally good. He says just as fair means he felt that both paths were equally good and started walking on one of them. The poet adds that the path which he chose was better because it had grass on it, means that it was unused. Not many people had walked on this path. And wanted wear means that it was not walked over by many people after walked on the path for some distance. He realized that the both paths had been same. Even in our life, we take any path or option, but all of them have the same benefits, same disadvantage, same problems, challenges, and we must feel them. After explanation, let's talk about the rhyme scheme of the poem. Rhyme scheme of first stanza is A B A A B because last word of first line would, last word of third line stood, and last word of fourth line could, rhyming same. Would, stood, could. That why we place A for these three lines. Last word of both, last word of second line both, last word of last line undergrowth, rhyming same, both undergrowth. That's why we keep B for these two lines. So rhyming scheme of first stanza is A B A A B. Let's talk about the rhyming scheme of stanza second. Same as first, A B A A B because last word of first line fair, last word of third line where, and last word of fourth line there, rhyming same. Fair, where, there. That's why A A A. Same as claim, last word of second line and last word of fourth line is same. Claim, same. That's why we take here B. So rhyming scheme of stanza second is A B A A B.